You know, I really hate it when I can't figure out why something's not showing up on my screen. Ah. What's going on there? Ah, there it is. I'm sorry. Okay. So, hello everybody. I am the Dave, and I have completed an entire playthrough of Black Mesa Definitive Edition, recorded it, have not uploaded a damn thing. But in the midst of that, which is not important in the slightest, I ended up being gifted the Master Chief Collection for Christmas, which was good, except I left my door open. Let me go shut that. Have you ever tried almost nearly domed yourself on a tall chest of drawers? Well, I nearly have. Now, when you read the title of this stream, it says that played Halo 1 for the first time, sort of. That is true, for the most part, because I've not actually played Halo 1 all the way through. I played about the first hour, but after about the first hour or so, I was so belligerently drunk that I couldn't figure out how to drive a Warthog. Those videos are on my hard drive, so I could upload those if I wanted to, but I'm just gonna kinda not do that. And we're going to... Wait, what? Normal. Yeah, I'll lose current mission progress. Think I'd give a monkey? But, yeah. I've not played this game, really. I mean, I did, like, you know, tutorial and stuff. I got onto the planet, and that's about it. First things first, though, I'm going to disable the new visuals, which I can't do because this is apparently pre-rendered. That's not surprising. But this is the Master Chief Collection, and all of the quirks that are going to come with that. But I'm playing it on PC because I do not want to plug in my original Xbox, put it through an adapter to HDMI, then through an Elgato, then into my PC just to play some original 480p nonsense.
Cortana, all I need to know is, did we lose them?
I think we both know the answer to that.
I think the answer is yes.
We made a blind jump. How did they...
Get here first? The Covenant ships have always been faster. As for tracking us all the way from
I do.
beach, at light speed my maneuvering options were limited.
We were running dark, yes?
Until we decelerated, no one could have missed the hole we tore in subspace.
This game came out just a few years before Half-Life 2, and it looks like a Source Engine game. Or at least this cutscene does.
So, where do we stand?
Our fighters are mopping up the last of their recon picket now, nothing serious. But I've isolated approach signatures
Am I
from
seriously
multiple
not...
CCS class battle
Wait.
groups. Make it 3 capital ships.
Hang on a
per
minute.
group. And in about 90 seconds, they'll be all over us.
Well, that's it then. Bring the ship back up to Combat Alert Alpha. I want everyone at their stations.
Everyone, sir?
Everyone.
We're gonna have to reload this page.
And Cortana.
This ends the stream. I am so sorry.
Let's give our old friends a warm welcome.
I've already begun.
Okay. Everything's going all right.
Attention, all combat personnel. Please report to your action stations.
Hopefully everything is going well. Okay, no drop frames. All that Gucci bandana.
5th Platoon, secure airlocks on Deck 11. 14th Platoon, rendezvous with 22nd Tactical at Bulkhead Charlie 14.
Charlie 14? I only communicate with Charlie 13.
You heard the lady. Move like you got a purpose.
This is not
I feel
a
like
drill.
the audio
And
levels are really
this is
loud.
not a drill.
Turn this down by about a bit.
Once again, it is our job to finish what the flyboys started.
Yeah.
We're leaving this ship platoon and engaging the Covenant on solid ground. When we meet the enemy, we will rip their skulls from their spines and toss them away, laughing. Am I right, Marines? Sir, yes, sir.
No, sir. Oh, shit.
Damn right I am. Now move it out! Double time!
Attention all personnel.
You can always tell a game from this era of gaming by the teeth. I don't know what it is about, like, old era teeth. They just look like crap.
Covenant up close. This is gonna be your lucky
Of course, then
day.
again, teeth in video games didn't actually look that good until Red Dead Redemption in 2010.
Sir? Right. Let's thaw him out. Okay. Bringing low-level systems online. Cracking the case in 30 seconds.
He's able to achieve this procedure by pressing Control and Alt repeatedly. This is how most PC gamers solve problems.
This tube shows green. Cycle complete.
Groovy. Well, I mean, it should show green. I mean, that's what I'm wearing.
Quick thaw, Master Chief. Things are a little hectic right now. The disorientation should pass quickly.
Welcome back, sir. We'll have you battle-ready stat.
Nifty.
Chief, please look around the room. I need to get a calibration reading for your battlesuit's diagnostics. Good. Thank you, sir.
I'm bringing your health monitors online.
So I had a seizure, and it's a good thing? I mean, that's insensitive. I forgot what my controls
Vital signs
were.
look normal. No freezer burn. Okay, sir. Go ahead and climb out of the cryo tube.
Okay, well, interact is E. That's a good thing to know. And you could tell that the cutscenes were designed to be played in 30 frames per second, just like the original Xbox.
I gave you a double dose of the wake-up stim. Take a quick walk around the cryo bay and join me at the optical diagnostic station when you're ready.
Something else you might immediately notice is the offset crosshair. I had not played any of the Halo games before, and I know some of the later ones had the offset crosshair, but I didn't actually play any of those. So it wasn't until I played Far Cry 5 that I discovered I really like the offset crosshair, because it means you can look someone in the eye while not aiming at their face, and the horizon will naturally be lower on the screen. So you're naturally looking just a little farther up because your eye is drawn to the reticle. Then again, I play Far Cry without a reticle, so
I know the ordnance techs usually take care of your targeting sensors, but we're short of time, Chief. Just look at each.
Oh shit, I said I was gonna disable that.
When you lock on, it'll
I forgot I said I was gonna disable the new visuals.
Okay.
Which might not sound particularly nifty, but I kind of want to play this the way everybody else did. Because when you get outdoors, this game starts to look just a little bit off. It's hard to describe. It's like, even though it's able to have the, however you want to say it, even though it's able to have more dynamic lights and stuff, I would like to think that dynamic lights were perhaps kind of part of it, and I don't see anything else, at least with this one. It's just okay, so we're gonna go ahead and live with that. Thank you very much.
I'm getting some calibration errors. I'm going to invert your loading pitch.
That looks good,
Make it better that way.
but
Try targeting the
it does
flashing
change
light.
the art. Whoa! I forgot about that. That threw me through a loop, man.
Is
No
that
weapon.
better, or should I switch it back?
Switch it back, man.
Okay. Try looking up and down again, please. Yeah.
Yeah, leave it.
Okay, I'll leave the pitch normal. But if you want, you can change it yourself later.
I mean,
I'm ready for the energy
that
shield
certainly
test.
looks better, but
Follow me to the energy shield test station.
and I play Half-Life 1. I'm used to this kind of graphics.
Alpha through Sierra. Sensors show inbound Covenant boarding craft. Stand by to repel borders.
I mean, at least he has shadows in the original version. Blech. Oh yeah. I have to charge up our shields.
Okay, bring his energy shields online, please.
Zappity zap zap.
All right. Shields read as fully charged.
Okay, sir. Bring them down to test the automatic recharge.
Okay. So now we have to hurt ourselves. I don't even think... That's not a direct down, is it?
We're showing green across the board.
Interesting.
Bridge to Cryo 2, this is Captain Key. Send the Master Chief to the bridge immediately.
Captain, we'll have to skip the weapons diagnostics and
On the double, crewman.
Aye, aye, sir. The skipper seems jumpy. We'd better get moving. We'll find you weapons later.
Okay, I'll need the self-diagnostic.
There's a reason why people call for me and not for you. He said move on the double. I move on the
I
triple.
just have to reset the computer and I'm out of here. Oh God, they're trying to get through the door. Security!
Oh no, they got through the door.
Please, God!
Open up your 30 polygon doors quickly
Get the hell out of here.
so I can get through them.
This way.
Yes.
Alert, all hands. Boarding parties on port deck.
Well, he's dead. Time to do whatever. Is it C or control? Okay, control crouches. Wait, where have I seen that before? Alright. And F is for flashlight. Why is the frame rate so goofy? Well, I guess it's because I'm running OBS. That's gonna be particularly strange if I end up having a low frame rate with the OG visuals. But, like I said, I was, hello? I wasn't actually streaming my initial session. I'm so tempted to just play it with the new visuals. That's the trouble with this kind of thing. It's like, since I have the option, I'm gonna be wondering about that the entire time. Also, there's no subtitles. Very difficult for me to speak and listen at the same time. Which I suppose that's by design. Wow, okay. I can see the room. I can't see Dookie. Hello. Oh shit. Alright. Lead the way. No dynamic lighting, but at least he has some shadows. Well, I just need to disable the tab key. It's like, then at least I'll have to dedicate myself to this.
Captain Keyes.
Good to see you, Master Chief. Things aren't going
Well, not a big fan of Captain Keyes, but I adore Captain Masterlock. That joke is so bad I should kill myself. Whoa!
Make that 4 kills. Sleep well?
You can't change the visuals mid cutscene. That's weird.
Report.
It must have been one of their boarding parties. I'd guess an antimatter charge.
Ma'am, fire control for the main cannon is offline.
Captain, the cannon was my last offensive option.
All right, then. I'm initiating Cold Protocol Article 2. We're abandoning the Autumn.
This game is so distinctly between Half-Life and Half-Life 2 in terms of visuals.
Speaking. The object we found, I'm going to try and land the Autumn on it.
With all due respect, sir, this war has enough dead heroes.
I appreciate your concern, Cortana, but it's not up to me. Protocol is clear. Destruction or capture of a shipboard AI is absolutely unacceptable, and that means you're leaving ship. Lock in a selection of emergency landing zones, upload them to my neural lace, and then sort yourself for a heart transfer.
Aye, aye, sir.
Notice how she's not that pronounced.
Which is...
Her body and form is far more pronounced in later games, and I haven't even played them.
If they capture her, they'll learn everything. Force deployment, weapons research, Earth.
I understand.
Earth.
The Autumn will continue evasive maneuvers until you initiate a landing sequence.
I'm sorry. I hear Cortana, and all I can just think about is my laptop talking to me when I first booted it up, because it has Windows 10. This computer doesn't. And frickin' Salem from Ruby. Those are the only two instances of Cortana or Jen Brown in general that I can think of.
Good luck, Master Chief.
I don't know who outside has that muffler, but I want to shove it up the bottom.
Your architecture isn't much different from the Autumn's.
Don't get any funny ideas.
I don't keep it loaded, son. You'll have to find ammo as you go.
Okay, question. Who voices Master Chief? I know nobody's watching, but I'm gonna shout that into the universe. Who voices Master Chief? Because just in that moment, he sounded so familiar. Oh, bugger. Well, I think it reset my control scheme, but we're gonna do it this way. Is this how you're supposed to play it? I don't know. Anytime I see people play Halo, I just see them whack stuff with the butt of a rifle. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I need to reload. Bingo. So, I'm gonna guess that aliens do have magazine sizes, and they do sort of get used, which means I have to be kind of fooled. So, why is my frame rate bad when it's like this, but Groovy Town when it's like this? Seriously, I don't know if you can see my frame rate here, but it's 120 frames here, and 55 here. This has got to be like running some kind of like dual engine thing, where this is using my GPU and this is using my CPU. I'm sorry, like, I can't do that. We're gonna play it like this. Somebody thought it was a good idea to have the game look like this, and while I would say that Black Mesa is a good way to experience Half-Life 1, so I'm going to hope that the video title that I saw once that said reasons why Master Chief Collection is a bad remake was just personal opinion. I don't actually know. We're gonna play it like this. Did I say anything in the video description of the stream about that? Nope. Okay. So, cancel that. Go right back to the game. So I'm not giving illusions that we're going to be playing with the original visuals. I like the fact that the little grunt enemies are just kind of cannon fodder nonsense. Like they're... I don't have any grenades, nor do I remember how to throw them, so that's probably a good thing. Everybody got... Whoops. Shut up. Everybody got plasma pistols, which I'm not going to use.
We go out and they come in. Clever bastards.
What? That was something else I realized, or while I was playing this, like in my slightly initial playthrough of sorts, was, this is before the age of sound mixing, where things like echoes and things like that were just kind of not a thing that appeared too often in games, I guess. So, health packs are not particularly abundant here, but I guess that's what the regenerative shield is for. See, 2-weapon limit and a huge reliance on button things with your rifle. There's a reason why Halo was so influential and why you can smell it in most modern FPS games. There's a combination of shooting and smacking stuff with the butt of your rifle is just kind of a way of things nowadays. You have no shield. What are you going to do? I see you. Zap. I see you. Whap. What? Trying to sneak up on me, you clever boy.
I'm going after him. Can't hide from me.
Also, a reload prompt. Like, Halo really was like this innovative thing. Like, then again, some of this may have something to do with the anniversary edition, but no, I mean, it really was. I'm seeing the birth of modern things, or modern game design here. It's fascinating, but it's also kind of annoying. Like, well, it doesn't look like a modern game, but it kind of plays in some ways, but I've gotten past this part of the game before, and I can't say that it feels exceptionally modern there because it's an early to mid 2000 shooter. Come and get some hot stuff. Come on. Did he just say, there you are? Kinda cool. Then again, how would an alien race know English? Also, here's the thing. These guys have pre-made animations, like death animations. I like me some ragdoll physics, don't get me wrong, but pre-made death animations and stuff like that show a whole lot more expression.
On the landing above us.
But, if I could also be perfectly honest, that's why procedural animation, like what Rockstar uses, particularly in GTA 4, not so much in Red Dead or GTA 5, we can have this debate all day, but that, just the procedural animation with something like Euphoria is freaking amazing, because you can have, you know, pre-made stuff, but you can also have the procedural ones that basically make it like a ragdoll. Right away, well, they are ragdolls, it's just procedural, what's procedural animation? I'll just stop saying procedural, because it's an awkward word to say, especially when you're buzzed. Burst fire! I have 15 rounds and they're all for you, good buddy. Where are you at? What's going on over there? That's how I change weapons. 50. Like Z or something like that. I guess the pistol only has 2 zoom modes. Plus I think I have like that's natural alternate, I guess? I don't know. I can't see. Oop. That might help. He just kind of gunned those guys down like there's no tomorrow.
Want some more?
Well, what'd the wall do to you?
All hands, this is the captain. Prepare to abandon ship.
That's a flat-ass skybox. Now, when I loaded this up for the first time, I thought they were using, like, the latest version of the engine and all this other stuff, but no, this is just the old engine gussied up to look really, really good.
Covenant are destroying the
Which is
light
fine.
pods. Warning, blast doors closing.
Okay.
We have to use the
If
ship's
I
maintenance
stop
access
talking
codes.
for any
Follow
reason,
the nav
it's
point
because
to
I'm
reach the
listening.
opening.
He says as he, talks over Cortana. It's a maze, which means we have to move forward and to the left, or the right, or whichever direction this is. Whichever direction that is. But you don't need the flashlight. Good level design means you have indications as to where you need to go. And fun lighting to let the player blah blah
Detecting
blah.
Covenant movement outside the access ways. Activating motion tracker.
And I see
Find
a green
safe
door.
exit. We're too close. We need to find another route. Motion tracker shows all clear. Wait. We need to get through that door, but it's been damaged by an explosion. Analyzing.
Let's blow it up.
The door's control mechanism is offline.
I'll just whack it with the butt of my rifle like I've been doing everybody else.
Bash it open with the butt of your weapon.
And instantly kill enemies when attacked from behind. This is a sneaking mission. Well, that went to hell. We're gonna have a flanking maneuver. Come on. Oh, well, my forward key got stuck, so let's see how long we can do. Like, left hand is not even on the keyboard. We are moving forward automatically. I'm gonna keep my finger on Q, though, because that's the melee attack. Oh, shit. We gotta be sneaky. We gotta be quick. We gotta be good, so we don't suck dick. Nifty! That was That was fun.
Looks like the Covenant wanted to catch you yet.
Ah, you can't break this glass, because all you do is suck ass. Man, that was a really long way to get here. Shit. Do I have to press button? Master Chief, Ing, Sock, Belly, Think Good, Wise. Okay, what's that? UNSC Petty Officer John 117. That's a Bible reference, but I'm, let's just say I'm not good at remembering my verses. I'm not good at a lot of things. Okay, here's the idea. If I was low on shield, I'm just gonna empty the magazine, charge at them, and smack them with the butt of my rifle. And I was so badass that the mere thought of my butt pheromones just blew up the whole ship. Butt pheromones. Also, my OBS screen is no longer on my freaking thing, so I probably need to fix that. Okay, where am I going? This way, question mark. Go. Look for green door. This was considered detail back in the day. He says there is no detail. Okay. Oh, nifty, a corridor. Clear the shit out of him.
The damage to the superstructure is extensive. I don't know how much more abuse the Autumn can take.
Not as much as my ex-wife. LOL. Not really a funny joke, nor was I ever married, so don't read into that. Could use pistols on them, but I'm not going to, because LOL. I'm going to be debating with these guys till Kingdom Come whether or not it was the butt of my rifle or everyone's bullets that allowed me to get through that. Do enemy bullets pass through it in that way? Well, we'll never know, because I have to go in here and hit this guy with my ass. Or the butt of the rifle. Hello. Hello.
That can't be all of them.
It's not. Fly through the air and shoot! This is what we call a pro gamer move. Trying to save a little bit on ammo here. Running a bit low on assault rifle rounds. Now, grenades were something I wasn't really able to figure out exceptionally well during my brief time with this game, because the arc, no two games have the same grenade arc. So, that just takes some getting used to. And say what you will about games having, you know, arc throwing indicators and all this other stuff, but it at least means that you know what you're aiming. I would love some.
Oh no.
Okay, this is twice I accidentally continued the story. Oh, hello, Cosmin. Okay, audio's fine. Thank you. Can't do anything about my voice, but I can certainly at least get the audio levels right.
I don't want to die out here.
Hang on, I'm gonna mute my mic a little bit and blow my nose.
Look,
Or I'm not going to do that because the audio button doesn't work. Subscribe since Mirror's Edge. Well, I do apologize for not being particularly active.
I knew it. The Autumn's accelerating. Keys is going in manual.
But if it's any consolation, if you are not aware of Half-Life, oh, yeah, like 4 years ago, no shit. You know how much stuff has happened in the past 4 years? My good golly gosh damn it.
Wouldn't rather take a seat?
We'll be fine.
If I still had fingers, they'd be crossed.
And I've not played Mirror's Edge in like a year. So if I went and replayed that, I'd have to play it on like hard mode, and I'd have to stream it, and I would probably be blitzed out of my skull, and it would just be a clustercluck. It'd probably be the most entertaining thing I ever made.
We're coming in too fast.
I'm pretty sure that's what I said once. Whoa! That was low-hanging fruit. Like my nuts.
Chief? Chief, can you hear me? At last. Are you all right? Can you move?
I can move. I like to move it, but these guys kinda bit it. Okay. There's one thing about this game that is already annoying me, and it's the lack of subtitles, and I've checked the settings probably about 50 times trying to find them, but they just don't exist. So, I'm probably gonna be playing this game and then
Yeah, there's the impact.
just like
There's nothing we can do.
eventually play this again in my off time, which I don't know why I'm not just playing this in my off time. I guess I want to be like the only guy left who's not played this game. Which, this is how it originally looked,
Warning. I've detected
which is
multiple
freaking
Covenant dropships on
awesome.
approach.
And this is like,
They're
modern
likely
game,
moving into
bleh.
these hills. We're lucky.
But if I
Covenant
play it like
believe that
this, my
everyone
frame
aboard
rate
this life died
drops
in a crash.
stupid low. But if I play it like this, my frame rate gets really good. So I'm playing this for the sake of response. I'm playing it in the Master Chief Collection style for the sake of,
Alert. Covenant dropship inbound.
I'm playing
They
it
must be looking
in
for
the
survivors.
new
I
style
recommend
specifically
immediate
for the
evasion.
purposes of keeping my frame rate high. Huh. Wait, you remember the exact place in your room. Either you watch streams in the same place every day, or that was just a very memorable stream. And I'll admit, that was kind of a high point when it comes to my, internet self. I do remember that one Mirror's Edge stream rather fondly, because there was quite a few people watching it, and my commentary was up, and I streamed for about 4 hours, and I wasn't exhausted by the end of it, which is just a combination of things that are kind of rare for me. So, wow, okay, I'm already almost getting close to death. Note to self, pistol not good against guys who are this... I don't know what these are called. Like, I don't know anything about Halo other than that it's apparently very good. I mean, again, I want to play it in the original style, but I guess it relies more on the CPU. Ha! Living in another flat. Well, I'm living in the exact same place with the exact same computer. The only difference is, right now I'm far less sober. So...
I'm reading a lifeboat beacon over the next hill. We should check to see if there are any survivors.
It was memorable. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad it was, because it was it's arguably one of the more successful endeavors I've ever done, and I don't know why. It was just Mirror's Edge. I think a game that's been out for, getting on 12 years. I mean, I played its sequel. For the longest time, I always said, it's like, well, I don't want to play Catalyst and everything else. I ended up playing the sequel. Through to the end, and actually quite liked it for the gameplay, and it's just, my gosh. Stoned or drunk, blitzed out of my skull on, like, vodka. Like, since playing Mirror's Edge, for context, since playing Mirror's Edge, things are, they're different for me, but they're not bad. I mean, I don't want to get too personal, because I have a tendency to do that when I drink a bit, so I'll try to be sensible. But I've had some issues over the past few years, and I don't want to necessarily talk about it too much. But, there's, And I don't want to pretend like I have a problem or anything, but I do find that making content is easier when I don't remember what I did. Okay, you just need to fuck off. Also, I'm not entirely certain what I'm saying right now, because I'm trying to— Ow, what the tits? Fortunately, this game reloads without needing a loading screen. Also, 44 frames per second.
Heads up, I got a Covenant dropship.
87 frames per second. Whatever. Depressed. I have depressive spikes. Let's just say that. And this past year or so has been some of the most intense depressive spikes I've ever had. But I'm okay. Like, if anything, it made me realize a few things about myself, which is my sister is probably the greatest person on this planet, because she not only puts up with me, but she's there when nobody else is. And I don't do a lot of YouTube content, but I sort of intend on trying to do some YouTube stuff. Maybe not on this specific channel, but I do want to focus a little bit on YouTube as a side hobby, and then once I find my voice and once I grow some sort of audience, whoever that may be, then maybe I can actually progress in life. Because, like, I tried to go to university last year and that didn't really work. I didn't get accepted, and, well, actually I just never heard back from them, so it could just be a matter of me being a dum-dum and not filling out the form correctly. And fortunately, you talk of quarantine, I've been very lucky to— this is probably the luckiest I could ever be for living in Texas. We've not really had quarantine. I have, like, my life has changed almost none because of COVID. I've gone to work basically every day. I'm home the same way. All I had to do was essentially wear a mask and wash my hands more often. And I emphasize more often because I work in a kitchen. So I've been very fortunate to not be in a circumstance where COVID has completely ruined my life. But the reason why the title of this stream is, like, I don't have the plague, is my test results came in. I always get a head cold around this time of year, but I was like, oh no, I've got COVID. Fortunately, they came back negative, so not only has everyone I know sort of lived through this, but my sister has actually ended up with COVID, and her husband went to the hospital, but she's perfectly fine. Oh, sorry. So I mean, it's like, with the exception of this head cold, I've been relatively alright. Yeah, quarantine. I forget, I'll be perfectly honest, it's been a while, so I'm not gonna remember anything you may have, said. Wait. Yeah, COVID? Shit, your plasma's worth a lot, then. That was my plan, was like, if I'm gonna get COVID, I'm gonna frickin' hike up the price on my plasmid. Hell, I was actually gonna go to the frickin' donors clinic, today and, donate plasma, because, hey, that's free money. That's effectively free money. Are they still coming? How long does this part of the game fucking last? I mean, there's red dots. I don't see anybody, though. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. But 2020 was just a very interesting year for everybody but me. But within the past, what is it, the 6th? Within the less than a week, I've legitimately had one of the weirdest years of my life from a technical perspective. And it's not even a week into the new year. From day one, I sliced my finger open on not a jar of salsa, but literally the salsa itself. There was some dried salsa on the jar, and I sliced my finger open on the salsa itself. I didn't know that was possible, but there you go. That was day one. My computer has blue screened multiple times. Recordings have failed. Just all this stuff that never happens to me. Or in the case of, you know, cutting your finger on salsa, that's just something that doesn't happen to normal people. That's just suddenly started happening. I mean, everybody else was like, well, 2020 is bad, but at least we have Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk comes out and it's a glitchy mess. And I'm just like, well, I never paid attention to Cyberpunk, so... I never paid attention to salsa, so I was neither disappointed, nor do I own it. I want to build a whole new PC to just try to power through it. Okay, now we're finally getting to the part of the game that I stopped playing at the first time that I was trying to do this. Yeah, I sliced my finger open on dried salsa. How retarded is that? There was an inch-long slice on my finger, and I was bleeding like I was having that time of the month. Alright, that was stupid. Heck yeah. Okay. To me, right now, I'm thinking, huh, this controls like Borderlands. And also, I rolled it. Don't drink and drive, kids. But, it's like this drives like Borderlands. Oh, press E to flip Warthog. But to... Hello? Oh, do I have to get in the correct seat? Thanks. But to a drunken mind like I was on Christmas Day when my friend gifted me the Master Chief Collection, driving the Warthog was a master class in what the hell am I even doing? Then again, I would like to say that Borderlands controlled better than this. This has the physics of BeamNG if you turn the physics down to 2.
This cave is not a natural formation.
Well, you think?
Someone built.
Seriously? Master Chief, more like eat my feet. But anyway, yeah, Cosmin. My eyesight's bad, so I couldn't read your name, but Cosmin, your New Year good? Like, you have a half-decent Christmas, half-decent New Year, all that? Because, I mean, my New Year's and Christmas were generally kind of uneventful. This is gonna kill me, isn't it?
This cave is not a natural formation.
Like I'm playing Flat Out or something. I just got ejected from the damn car. But my Christmas was basically non-existent because that's around the time that my that my sister came down with COVID. And New Year's was non-eventful because a very good friend of mine got horribly distracted, went to a friend's house, couldn't get on Skype. He lives in California, so I mean, it wasn't like we were in the same room.
To monitor their chatter.
But he got distracted, went to a friend's house, never got on Skype. So I just made myself a stiff drink, listened to VTuber podcast because I fell down the VTuber rabbit hole hard, and just played trucking sims. Like, I was focused, I was relaxed, I was listening to cute anime girls yap about nonsense, and I drove a truck into Barcelona? That doesn't make sense. Into Barstow. Also, my mouse is invading the cutscene. Woo! It's 1954, bitch.
I am experiencing such a mixture of anticipation and dread. All
Yeah.
preparations are complete for my installation. In accordance with the final dictum of the Ecumene Council.
One of the things that I'm going to try to do for this New Year's is do all the things that I said I couldn't do. Or not all the things, but just focus on doing things I said I couldn't do. Things like, I keep telling myself, I can't draw people. So I'm going to focus on learning to draw people. I say that, oh, I can't get a girlfriend, blah, 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 hashtag incel. Fuck that shit. I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna do whatever, and then if somebody approaches me, congratulations, old Dave is in a relationship, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I keep saying that, oh, I can't get into university, so I'm gonna try. I'm gonna actually put in some effort and do the thing, try to do as many things that I say I can't do. That's my resolution. Not to do things, but to do the things that I say I can't do. I'm just trying to put a relatively positive spin on things.
We relied upon the permanence of the domain to preserve our record of the events.
You know, my goal of this stream was to pay a little bit more attention to the story, but I don't know what the fuck is going on. Also, it's getting very loud in this room.
My fellow monitor 049 Adjunct Testament had only one comment on this before we
It's
went.
getting hot in the room because I'm in here.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
See, this is the exact point in the game where I was starting to get so nuts out of my skull that I couldn't pay attention, and I'm starting to feel a similar occurrence going on right now. I really am an idiot. Pause menu. That didn't make sense. Okay. Destiny 2 is free. I mean, I know that's kind of just kind of derailing whatever conversation was being had, but Destiny 2 is now free and probably takes up about 400 gigabytes of hard drive space, which I don't have. Nor do I have a gunner this time. I'm gonna run this fool over. Wow, they dodge. They dodge really well. And GTA pedestrians need to take lessons from these guys, because they actually know how to dodge. Anyway. Zappity zap zap. Actually, I'm gonna use my pistol. F them. Ow. I'm using needlers. Huh. Two things I know about Halo. The needler and Master Chief and the Halo. That doesn't make any damn sense. Is there an alternate fire? I guess not. Okay. Ugh. Oh well. Going to assume I'm by myself again, which is... Okay. Here we have dark, moody, mysterious, and suddenly Metal Gear Solid. I don't know what it is about my computer that's just not liking this, but it's like it's running two different engines. This is so much cooler. What the hell? But it just doesn't run as well. I mean, it's above 60 frames per second, so I could use it. This is the only playthrough that continuously changes between the two. Not because of personal preference or anything like that, but because... Owie! Okay. He died! That guy actually died in the process. I don't know. Whoa! These guys just... I remember them being like, oh, the AI is really advanced in these games and blah, blah, blah. Oh, there's your advanced AI right there. Oh, it's a fast-firing minigun. What the fuck? It's a fast-firing minigun, y'all. Kiss it. Well, the fun's over now. Okay. Did somebody get left behind? Well, I died on the other side of this little plinth, so I suppose that's probably where we want to be with the gunner seat. But you can't switch like Far Cry. That's one thing that Far Cry invented. Well, I say invented. It's probably in other Halo games where it's like, oh, you can just change the seat on the fly. Instead of having to get out, walk to the back with a slippery-ass Warthog and boy! Hell yeah! Now this in Texas is what we call a weekend. Shooting aliens with a minigun. Oh my gosh, that's a horrible joke. Anyway. As I said before, this is the point in the game where I stopped playing the first time. Like, I've seen this part of the game before. Sort of. But I was so belligerently drunk I couldn't figure out what to do next. Nor did the Warthog make sense. And just in case you're just now joining or something like that, this is how it looked originally. This is how it looks in the Master Chief Collection. This looks cool. This looks like freaking Metal Gear Solid. So, in this case, the original looks better. But I'm not going to be pressing tab throughout the whole game. He says as he presses tab throughout the entire game. And Cortana said something, but I don't know what she said. So we're probably going to be here for 47 years trying to figure out what to do. Is this Half-Life? Do we push glowing button? No, it's not. So we don't. I think there's a quick save button. Let me check. Oh, wait. Oh, gamepad. Fuck the gamepad. I'm pretty sure there is a quick save button of sorts. That would be a big fat nope, so it is reliant on checkpoints. That's annoying. But seriously, really cool and mysterious and dark, and better shadows, but not as many of them. And when I start uploading my Black Mesa playthrough, you're gonna see just how much I love dynamic lighting. So yeah, okay, this may not have as much dynamic lighting, but the rule of Metal Gear Solid 2 is you don't need dynamic lighting to have good lighting. That game has amazing lighting. I'm still not finished with my beverage. And also, I must be a modern gamer if I can't figure out what to do here. I didn't listen to Cortana, therefore I'm gonna be lost. Did I hear somebody laughing? Yes, I did. Eat it! In the face! Made of cheese. You see that on the ground? Those were your life fluids, and now they are mine. Is that forced comedy? Yes, it is. That'll be forced comedy for $200, Alex. Was it Alex Trebek who died recently? That sucked. Yeah, it was Alex Trebek. Like, can you, like, there's a few daytime TV hosts that just sort of, they've been American establishments for so long. Just, you had Alex Trebek who hosted Jeopardy. You have Tom Bergeron who hosted AFV. You have Drew Carey who's hosted everything. And like there's so many like just normal stuff like that. The fact that Alex Trebek is dead is really depressing to me. I didn't even watch Jeopardy. Not that often. But the fact that he's dead is actually kind of depressing. It's like we just lost a legendary TV host. But well, we've lost more in the past and we're going to lose more in the future. Such is the linear passage of time. Woo! A laser bridge. This is how you can tell it's the future. But the fact that you can't shoot at an angle while driving is a pain in the ho-ho.
A lot more crew made it off the Autumn than I had predicted. The captain really gave them hell. If we can find Captain Keyes and the other survivors, we have a chance to coordinate an effective resistance.
You know, why is it that every modern shooter, including the one that popularized modern shooters, have something to do with a resistance? Like, hang on, I'm gonna blow my nose. But have you ever thought about that? So every Far Cry game, every Homefront game, everything like that, it always has something to do with either the resistance, quote unquote, or the U.S. military in the case of like Call of Duty. Let me see if I can turn off my microphone for just a moment so I can blow my schnoz. It's a little known fact that I can blow my nose to the exact pitch and tune of the Star Wars theme. But I guess I can't prove it now because I muted it. Lol, 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 lol. Oh, reunion tour. Was this like Van Halen before, what's his face died? And here we have new shitty visuals. Here we have old good visuals that run at a better frame rate for some reason. This doesn't make any sense. This now runs at a worse frame rate. It's like every part of this game either picks, oh, the new visuals are gonna run better, or the old visuals are gonna run better. I like the old visual style better because it seems to prioritize darkness. And no, that's not me just being a fan of the masochist from Konosuba. Oh, beacons. Almost as if Bungie knew how to design visual direction.
Maybe they took cover in that structure. Let's check it out.
Do I need to get out? Probably should. Those look like enemies. Are those enemies? Yep. All y'all gonna die. This is what we call a Texas welcome. You know, there's a lot of people who make jokes about Texas, but no joke is ever better than when an actual Texan makes it. Born and raised in Texas. I've got 11 guns and I know how to use all of them. I'm gonna leave the general public to figure out just how much of a joke that was. What really annoys me, though, as a gun owner, is when people talk about how they'll use their guns to, like, do stuff. Actually, you know what? I'm going to shut up. Let's just say that if you assume that you're going to have the balls to kill somebody, you've already lost. So, like, that's not being responsible. That's being ballsy. And ballsy only works if you want to enhance your career. Oh! I could have gotten it from the back! I'm getting it from the back! Take it in the booty! Take it in the booty! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! They all bleed when I'm done. What the fuck was that? The fuck was that? Okay. Back up, move forward, and landed. I know if I were playing this on my own, there's a couple things that would annoy me about this game, and one of which is the sound design. The fact that there's not, like, any echo or any, like, advanced... I almost said sound culturing. I don't know what the fuck that was supposed to mean, but... like, any advanced, like, reverb or anything like that. I mean, this was... oh, scheisse. This is an old game. Like, this game's been out for, like, 20 years. In fact, I think it's been out for almost exactly 20 years. Considering the fact that the anniversary edition that I'm playing right now has been out since, like, 2011. Ain't that freaking freaky. Oh, boy. This is freaking bad. Scheiße. I need to let shields recharge. Ammo be damned.
Interior of those structures before we leave.
Bingo! He doesn't seem to really stumble too much. I'm just gonna gun him down. Rat. Rat. Wait, that's not how you switch weapons. I'm not a Counter-Strike player. Do headshots really matter in Halo? That's weird. I'm gonna park my ass up here and shoot at you from above. How do you like that, Toto? The hell is that? Oh shit. I broke my fall with the butt of my rifle. Oh, I have 4 grenades. Look at that. It's like I can actually use them or something. Run! Run! Watch this. I'm gonna sneak up on him. Dance, partner! Oh shit. Okay. Now I suppose we come around here and just start doing this, which I don't think that's gonna be possible. Oops. Okay, bear in mind that the switch weapon button on PC is the 1 key versus every other game where it's like something a little bit different. Where it's usually like the mouse wheel. So it's a little bit odd zooming in on this. Because, I mean, you like zoom in and then something else. Needler. Wait, what? Are those grenades? They are grenades! Okay. So grenades look like frickin' tiny circular eggplants. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Eat it. Oh, frickin' hell, I knocked him into that. Oh. But Q is melee, and the 1 key is the how you switch weapons. So, I don't... Oh, my goodness. I am so sorry, dude.
Marines, assemble for evac, pronto.
89 rounds for assault rifle. Nifty. How many rounds? Again, I keep pushing the wrong button. Okay. There's a reason why I map my melee button to pretty much the same button in every game, and that's because that's the one I go for. Because Q and 1 are very, very close.
Secure the area before the dropship arrives.
What if I just want to stand here and watch this guy run around and then smack him in the face? I don't want to wait for any dropships. What does this look like? Doo-doo. So some areas look better, some areas look worse. Interesting. Whoa. I almost fell off there because I was literally not even looking at the screen. If another... that's a good sign. Okay.
Echo 419 to Cortana, come in.
Nifty.
We read you, Echo 419. We have survivors and need immediate dust-off.
Roger,
Dust off.
Cortana. On my way. I've spotted additional lifeboats in your area. One near a rock slide, and another near the head of the river. Hard to see from my altitude, but it looks like there are more survivors. Acknowledged. We're on our way.
I like the blue hue of the original, but I like the grass of the new one. I'm a grass guy. Ugh. Okay, question. What the hell do I do now? Forgive me for not paying attention, but I'm kind of used to modern games telling me what to do with subtitles and a few more clear instructions. Ooh, where you going, boy? Where you going, boy? You gonna take my Warthog, boy? No. Floor it. Sure. I use my big toe and everything. Woohoo! Oh, the gunner's basically almost dead. What the fuck is this gonna do? And he's gonna be like freaking ultra dead if I drive this ship. Anyway. Fuck. Where do we come from? There or here? I mean, if this looks familiar, then we're gonna feel pretty stupid. Actually, I'm just gonna feel pretty stupid. Oh boy, howdy, we got enemies. This is new. Eat it. Oh, I'm trying to drive with the WASD. WASD don't drive shit. I mean, I can imagine how this would have been very impressive in the Xbox days, but in today's environment, the lack of grass shadows is very disappointing. We're back at the starting area. That's probably bad. Okay. Okay, well, he's dead. Well, we came over here, found some guys, did something, and I was talking over all of the dialogue. So now my knowledge of what to do next is toasted. We went into there. Oh, sweet Mary! My primary skill is in driving games, I swear. Alright. Okay, so we went from there. I gotta try to figure this out. Woo! I mean, credits for sense of scale. I would be willing to bet that going into no-clip mode, you could probably go touch those mountains, but... What? Well, that's a difference right there. Damn.
The other two lifeboats.
What? Oh, shit. Now the game is literally painted to target. It's just like, here, go here, stupid. You drunk fuck. Also, I should have gotten the Warthog. But I will be sure to email everyone the moment I give a shit that I forgot to take the Warthog. Hell yeah. Y'all would hate me if I played a Far Cry game because I always just walk around. I don't drive cars in Far Cry. I always just kind of... I legitimately play those games solely on foot. For one thing, I just find it more fun. I get into all the fights. Oh, fuck. Something tells me I'm about to regret this decision because Far Cry 5 may have had planes, but they didn't have laser planes. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Drunken fuck. You know, it's an Xbox game, but it does have something of a physics engine. And it does that thing that I really admire early 2000 games for doing. It has death, like hand-animated death animations, but they also account for the fact that you might have your legs against the wall when you die or something. Like, what the hell? Oh, my... Oh, I got run over by a reindeer. Hang on. Okay. Note to self, Warthog is important because it puts some pace in your... It puts a pep in your step. Now I just have to find it. Oh, hell. Is that a distress signal? Or me ejaculating in... Never mind. I don't make money off YouTube. I can say whatever the fuck I want. Where did I park the frickin' pig? The hell? I heard like a noise. Was that in the game or outside my door? If it was outside my door, what manner of thing is going on out there? Shit. I can't drive the Warthog. I'll be pissed. Alright. Alright, here we go. That's one of those really weird things that my dad would do. Like, in the Game Boy Advance Mario Kart game, Super Circuit, Luigi would go, "Here we go!" And he would always imitate that. And that always confused me slightly, because he never played that. I guess he heard it, but it was like, that was a weird thing that he would imitate. And this is a guy who finds, you know, anything other than a specific brand of toilet paper just completely stupid. Like, you shout over here, dude, I'll freaking kick your ass! Oh, look how easy things are when you drive a freaking pig. Hello! I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to solve problems in
There's some
480p.
Marines hiding in the hills above the structure.
You're a sight for sore eyes, Chief. We're in a bad way.
Oh, now I got a gunner. Cool. Am I supposed to?
Nuts?
No, I'm penis. All right. I'm assuming I need to defend this area. It's not like I'm getting objective markers or anything. Which on the one hand is cool because whatever. Like, we could play a game entirely without objective markers and it's a well-made game. See also Far Cry 5 for reasons why I don't like it. Like, here's the thing. I love the Far Cry series because it's one of the few game series I can play on the highest possible difficulty and have reasonable deniability for why I just got blown up by a freaking explosive charge. But I can actually play Far Cry on the hardest possible difficulty and have a good time because those games are balanced for it. But, oh fuck, I forgot what I was about to talk about, so never mind. Yeah, this is what happened last time. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just driving around in circles. Woohoo! Hey, this is like drunken wushu style, except it's in a car. If I played BeamNG after this, you'd really see some drunken wushu style. Woohoo! Run over the hamsters! Oh yes! Oh yes! I mean, the Needler will sort of, I'm assuming, kind of seeks in on its shots, but they can't. Oh, what are you gonna do? You just got hit by a moron. Shit. I'm gonna reverse. Hang on just a minute. Friends in reverse. Friends in reverse. Okay, I gotta blow my nose again. Hang on just a minute. Well, hey! Schnizzle is bliddled. So now what? Hang on. I'm gonna park y'all up by this freaking rock in the sunlight. I'm gonna explore the base. That might have been a bad idea. I found them first. Finders keepers. And I tried to turn, but that's not how these vehicles work. You just kind of, you point the camera in the direction you want them to go, and then the AI figures it out. Okay, you do that. I walk around and tug on my nuts. How about that? What did this look like? Again, I like the color palette a lot, color temperature a lot better when Bungie did it, but my frame rate drops to like below 60. So that sucks monkey. Oh, damn. Oh, I hit a rock. This game operates on Source/Bethesda game logic.
Let's make sure
in that.
there are no Covenant hiding in the area.
Are there any more?
Echo 419 to Cortana. Foehammer's on station and ready for another pickup.
Well,
Affirmative, Foehammer.
frickin'
Ready for
nifty.
dust-off. Approach when ready. We're going to look for the last lifeboat, Echo 419. Good luck.
So, is the Halo also the Titanic? Because we're looking for the last lifeboat. Oh shit, I thought that was an enemy for a second. I've played... This game was made... I'm gonna say, I'm probably wrong about this, but this game was made in 2001? Or the original Halo was made in 2001. Which means that it was made a year... the same year as Metal Gear Solid 2. 2 to 3 years before Half-Life 2. And... 3 years after Half-Life 1. So that's why this gameplay is confusing me. I'm not entirely certain what I'm supposed to be doing. Let me on, you fuckhead! No! Take me with you! I want to go home to Germany. If he crashes into the rock, I'm gonna laugh. Let's watch it in the original intended version. He looks like a whoa! He disappeared! Like my erection. For no reason. Why did I say that? The fuck? Drunk Dave makes no sense. Forgive him, for he knows not what he does. Anyway, now what? Hey, Cortana. If I said, hey, Cortana, that top would probably wake up. Okay, so let's drive around in Far Cry 1 Physics Land and try to figure out what to do next. Although, she said something about whatever when I was around here. Is this a door? I don't think so. Fuck. Hang on, gotta do a J-turn. Phone's going off. And I got insurance claims to make. Hold up. Over the hills and far away, I gotta find my fucking way. You try to rhyme way with another way, you'll never be a writer one day. Woohoo! Oh.
Warning. I picked up reports that the Covenant has located and secured the Pillar of Autumn's crash site.
Okay.
The good news is the captain is still alive. The bad news is that the Covenant have captured the entire surviving command crew. Let's hurry and find the final lifeboat so we can link up with the rest of the survivors.
Okay, so they found the Autumn's crash site. We gotta meet up with them so they don't take the motherfucker. But I don't know where that's gonna be because there's no objective marker. I'm such a fucking zoomer. Look at me zooming around. I don't know how to play games without objective markers. He says smugly, knowing that he beat Far Cry 5 without any objective markers except for some of the missions that were so freaking obscure that they just... You can't even slightly do it. Okay, are there pillars of smoke anywhere? Well, that's a good sign. Okay, let's go over there. Woo!
Oh yeah!
What's over here, Johnny?
The last lifeboat is in the mountains near a rock site.
Last lifeboat is in the oh. Guess we going this way now after rolling the damn thing. Did I just kill the gunner? Alright, everybody join up. I'm gonna take my last swig of alcohol.
Roger that.
Winston Churchill mode activated. Get on, you tit.
Come on, Lord!
Flooring it. Big toe. Woohoo! Ah, tits. Okay. Whew. I may have to slow down after this. Fucking hell. I'm gonna guess that I have to go that way. Of course, you know what they say about assuming makes an ass out of you and me. Oh, Lord. Alright. Ah, fuck. Oh, yeah. I have to have a map to navigate my way out of phone booth, but I can video game my way to fucking Wisconsin and back. I'll write on the wall. Hell yeah, look at me. I'm blazing a trail. Help. Something tells me that the lack of an objective marker means that I either fucked up or I'm about to get very lost very quickly. Okay. Oh shit. Damn it! I flipped our vehicle in the middle of a war zone. But there's plenty of people. As long as the gunner who doesn't. As long as the gunner isn't, like, near death. Okay. I think it's the same guy. Cool. Everybody move. How the shit am I supposed to get out of here? Fuck it. Ah, shit. Oh, now I really did it. It takes skill to Austin Powers a vehicle, but it takes some special skill to do it like I just did. Whoa!
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Arby's? I don't know, shit.
It's him. Showtime.
Well, we got a British man.
What's wrong with you?
We got British. Let's British our way up to this fucking rock, mate. Here we go. Well, that's more Australian. Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna British our way up to this rock. We're gonna jump it and we're gonna drink some tea. And then we're gonna go to Texas. Yeah! We're gonna go to Texas. We're gonna show some guns. Oh, shit. That was... Yes, I'm blind. Also, I angered my friendlies. That's fucking great. And also, there's dudes here who want... Something tells me that I massively goofed this sucker. I have all kinds of problems happening right now. Oh, he has a shield. What the hell? How do they have shields? Where am I? If I get a checkpoint right now, it's gonna be freaking lights out for this playthrough because I'm not gonna be able to freaking deal with this shit. Where am I? I'm sure Halo veterans are like, you fucking idiot. But to my dumbass, I'm just like, I don't even freaking know anymore. Also, grenades do not have that much splash damage. That's annoying. Kill me! Kill me! I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. I don't want to live, Debule. Oh. Well, my grenades hurt me, so that's handy. Oh. Fuck me. It saved while I was outside the Warthog. Okay. So I've got angry friendlies and even angrier enemies. Fortunately, that was a very successful grenade throw. I can at least rest assured that I can throw a grenade when the chips are down. Yeah, I can complain about the game leaving me to die like this, but on the other hand, I can really only admire it to have the guts to give the player the tools to succeed. and the knowledge to succeed, and then for me to be such a colossal screw-up that I somehow managed to not do it. Oh, that helped. That helped so much that I could smell how much it helped. Wait, was he still alive? Who was that? Hold that! That's right, now we have a bunch of drop ships, we have a whole bunch of stuff. This is supposed to be a super climactic fight, and I crashed my Warthog, I made enemies out of my friends, and all I could do is suffer and wait. But this is what happens in games from this era. They allowed you to fail. Oh, I pressed tab and Q at the same time. I do apologize. Then I picked up a plasma grenade. Okay. What the fuck are you doing? Ow! Ow! Okay. I'm not going to replay this game again. Like, whatever happens here, it's because of my own stupid-ass fault. Ow! Oh, Lord. Also, you can't cook grenades. Take note of that. If you, like myself, have not played this game ever before, you can't cook grenades. You just throw them immediately. My key strategy right now is to just go and hide and try to strafe around and flank them. That doesn't seem to be a thing that's happening, so we're gonna do this instead. Yeah, well, here we go again. On my own. Oh, down the only road I've ever known. Okay, where's the group of guys that I annoyed? Because they're probably the only ones with a Warthog. They're probably the only ones with... Wait a minute. Did I somehow manage to find the place I'm supposed to be? Oh, sweet Mary, that's a health pack. Cool. We got a health pack, and we got blood. Cool. I'm gonna let the game sort of figure this out. Like, they're all gonna get off their drop ships. They're all gonna be all hissy. But by then, I'll be in a better position. I'll be in a position to fight. Okay. Yeah, okay. Keep your eye on me. That's fine. I don't care. But let's focus on the real threat. Not Master Chef. Let's focus on the threat known as, you know, the entire reason we're here. Playing this game my way. I'm gonna play it the Dave way. Oh shit. That's not what I meant to do, but it might work. Hide from enemy fire. Those are friendlies. I mean, it seems to be hit scan weapons, so if I can see him, I can hit him. Is he trying to flank, or is he just acting like a ding-ding? A wingus dingus. Well, I answered that. He's acting like a wingus dingus. Or flanking, whatever the other one was. Ah! I've got cotton mouth like a bitch right now. Fuck. You sound like the heavy from TF2. I'm gonna shoot you in the nuts. Oh shit. Oh, double shit. That's a red one. Are you dead now? Thought I saw another one, but I half expected it to be playing possum. I'm not going to be able to play this for too much longer. Oh shit. I've got Cottonmouth, and I've also progressed far past the point where I was before. I think we're both playing Happy Slaps. Okay. So, that was a gunfight. Question mark. And it originally looked like this. Oh, there's somebody. I'm gonna kill you in Xbox version. Bitch. And now the frame rate's at 36. And now it's at 77 for some reason.
I found Captain Keyes. He's being held on a Covenant cruiser, the Truth and Reconciliation, a ship I disabled before we abandoned the Autumn.
That's a whole lot of exposition.
Touched down on a desert plateau roughly 300 kilometers upspin.
300 kilometers? Holy nuts, that's a long way away. Oh,
There's our ride. Get aboard and let's get out of here.
Welcome aboard, Master Chief. Ready for dust off.
Okay, well, I guess we're getting a transport to 300 kilometers away.
We should move out, Lieutenant, and then we'll need your help on a rescue mission.
Okay, I'ma blow my nose at you.
The enemy has captured Captain Keyes and are holding him aboard one of their cruisers, the Truth and Reconciliation. The ship is currently holding
There's a place in New
position
Mexico called
300
Truth
meters
and
above the other end of
Consequences.
this plateau.
Choice and Consequences? I forget.
If it's in the air, the Corps issued me a rifle, not wings.
There's a gravity lift that ferries troops and supplies between the ship and the surface. That's our ticket in.
Once we get inside the ship, I should be able to lock on to the tracking signal from Captain Keyes' neural implants.
Hit 'em, Marines! Go, go, go! The Corps ain't paying us by the hour.
Stick to
Okay.
the higher ground to the right. We should be able to recon the Covenant position without being spotted.
I have
Detected
what's...
Covenant stationary guns near the next pass. I recommend using your sniper rifle to take out the gunners while I call for Marine support.
Get ready to move in to support us, Sergeant. The Master Chief is going to covertly take out as many of the Covenant as he can. Don't open fire until you hear the enemy return fire on us. That should let us keep the element of surprise.
I have what's known as a snipper rifle. And that's what's known as a disappearing mountain. Which, since this is not a Just Cause game, we cannot touch. That planet cannot even be seen. I mean, that's the Halo. I mean, that remains alright. And we have a zoom, which I can do with the mouse wheel, which is nice. But I did not choose the snipper rifle. The snipper rifle chose me. Much like I am going to save and quit. And probably do something else. Because okay, all the stuff that I drank throughout the day is starting to hit me. I've got cotton mouth. I need to drink a lot of water. And my work here is effectively done. I may come back. I don't know. Like, should I come back in 5 minutes? Should I come back at some point? I don't know. We'll find out. There's a guy who ordered a taco from me the other night. Who said, I don't know. It's like, well, if you don't know, then go somewhere else, you dumbass. Anyway, I'll be back in... I'm gonna end the stream. Fuck it. Thank you for watching. I will, do something else maybe at a later date. I'll start uploading the Black Mesa playthrough. Nobody's gonna watch it, but I don't care. It's for me. Yeah. Take care. Stay safe.